All right. I've got, I'm going to be at work at 8. I got 45 minutes. Time to program. How's my audio? Testing, testing. All right. Okay. See what we can do here. I don't know that I'm even going to need to compile. So, because this is in a broken, whoa, this is in a broken state. So, I was just moving things out into their own classes. So everything's kind of broke right now. And what did I need here? Got some objects here. I'm gonna, right now they're just stack allocated. Probably gonna end up using pointers. If I'm passing stuff around, I'm gonna use pointers. Probably, I guess, unique. Remember, I'm still learning C++, so a lot of times you'll see a lot of like mixed C in here because I'm trying to use some C++, but I just don't know enough yet to fully, appreciate what there is. um, okay, so I'm moving stuff out. I was going to do my entity class. Did I have an entity class? Why is that on there? Okay. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, I need a new laptop. Let's see. I can see. Yeah. Okay. Come on. There. What do I got? Yeah, I've got entity too. So let's move it all into entities. Oh, wait. I already had that though. I did have that. Okay, close. I don't have it up here though. Where is my control O? Where is entity? There we go. So let's do this. So right now I'm just putting everything in the .h file, the header, because I don't know in C++ how this is supposed to go. Do I just put like definitions or classes in there, um, and then have like a world CPP? I mean, this just seems like it's easier. But I don't know what the idiomatic way of doing that is. I mean, this seems to be fine. Okay, so this right here, that's going to need access into these up here. See, there's a lot of this cross. That's the thing. Once you start separating everything, you got to put everything back into its concerns and things like that, which is good practice too, as far as doing the stuff. But one thing at a time. What you do is you break everything and then you just start fixing each little thing one at a time. But we can throw this kind of stuff into player like this here. This was, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Move it into, where's entity at? Let's move that over here. Okay, put that into player. We should put these in here. I don't, I don't know that I want to go full getter setters. I don't know. I think I'm going to start off just everything public and just reach into all these things. And then, what was that? Did you guys hear that? Oh no, am I accidentally hitting stuff again? 55%. What was that little bong thing? Hello? Yep. I don't know. Or maybe it was Windows. It's probably trying to download stuff. It's the only thing I can't stand about Windows. Well, I guess pretty much everything nowadays does it in the background. But I don't have a connection, so it's not going to get very far. So right now, those are all private. Um, move some more stuff in here. Right now I've got a struct monster, which inside entity it's a class. So we're just going to change this. So this should just basically go just to a publics, because the class would be private, or struct is public. So that's fine, except now this needs to be public here. Got to get a little bit done like that. I don't need that, but so we've got all that. This is our constructor, blah blah there. So the difference now is we don't have it declared here that there's 10 of these things. So we need to do a monster. Right now they're not inheriting. Once this is done, they're going to inherit from entity. So let's go here. We don't need this anymore. There. We don't need all those anymore either. I guess at some point we'll probably need them, but not right now. Alright, we got that. Initialize monsters, that's gonna go. Let's do that. Put that back in. Should be world, I believe. Because initializing all that, characters and stuff should be in the world. Initialize world, let's just put it in here somewhere. We'll come back and organize some of this. Hey, get off the cord, Sparky. Brat. All my brats are here in the front seat, staring at me. They get like a few inches from my face and stare at me. I gotta give him some water. Usually that means he wants water. And then if I say, do you want water? He'll lick his lips. You want water, Sparky? Yes or no? Twig, you want water? You guys are brats. Okay. Let's see. So I got that. What else do we have here? We're almost done here. Well, at least for this. Still got a lot to do, but initialize player, that needs to come out. There, where is it? Entities. There. There. Move that over. What else? Update player position. That's going to be in the world. Well, I'm going to dump it there. I may move it into player, actually. I don't know, actually. Okay. Got to look at it. World here. Throw it in here for now. Basically, we're getting all this out of main right now. It's going to have to go somewhere else. There. And then, what else do we got? Why is all that? Didn't I take all this stuff out? Guess not. Okay, game cycle. That's going to go into game. Next that. Game. There's run game. Initialize game. Throw that in there. Alright, one more. I'm gonna leave that there. Pick up treasure, eat food. Put those in game. See, that's the kind of behavior here, like pick up treasure, eat food, that can be polymorphic and be in the entity class. And you would just override it. You just make those, what is it called? Pure virtual. And then like this is player specific here, but maybe a monster has to eat food too, so he would be something different. And then pick up treasure, maybe a monster. You throw something down, a monster grabs it or something. Who knows, you know. But if you treat them all generically, I mean, that's really what the beauty of polymorphism is. Where are we going with it? Oh, good gravy. All right, let's throw it in game right for now. Put it at the end here. Right here. Let's just put it here for now. I'll move that a little bit. I don't have a lot of time. But I do want to, the object is get everything out of main. Because main should just be doing this. This is what main does. A lot of the work's the startup and shutdown code, everything is going to be in game. The world does a lot as far as drawing and stuff like that. It's going to be in world. And then, like fog of war, that's very specific. And then entities, that's all we got there. So we will hammer out the specifics here in a little bit. So we got that. I don't really want to use auto in this case because I already know what this is. It's a game. Ooh, this is a chance to use like unique pointer. So what do I need to do that? Let me see. That would be STD. What is it? Unique. Is it PTR or is it actually pointer? Game equals. What would that be? So this would have to return a pointer. Oh, actually we're not though. Right now, I'll convert that later. Right now I just want to do a stack based. So yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's just do game pointer. Whoops. Well, actually not even that. Just a game object. Actually, that kind of works out because auto is the same. AUTO is the same number of that. So, but with auto, I could change the return type here. If I just add new here and then auto would automatically do it, I wouldn't have to change this. So I guess that's the advantage, I believe. So let's do that. There is an advantage to that. So I do like trying stuff out because I am learning C++. Okay, so we got that. I wonder how many things break at this point. It's got to be a whole crap load of everything breaking. I hope I'm using this right. I'm passing references. Which my understanding is you use it just like you would a variable. But I'm pretty sure I should be using constant stuff in a bunch of these places. So game should have all of the, we got fog of war, we got world. All of this should have, I should be importing the, my other files. Now on these, this is where I'm going to have to use pragma once, because even though I need these in H, a lot of these have references to the other ones. Like entity might have some. Let me see. What does entity have here? I don't think entity does, because it's just very specific data classes right now. So that doesn't use any of that. Fog of War will. See how it's got screen. It's got these. So it's definitely going to need a back reference back to game. Which actually, I don't think these need to be in game. I think they need to be in world. Because game shouldn't be like a catch-all. I'm going to throw these into world. So at this point, it's basically figure out where everything goes. Okay, in here, so... man, I don't want to do these as private. Then I got to do getters. So you start getting all OO, and you got a lot of function calls that you used to not need. I'm just for now I'm going to make these protected. But you still got to have an object to get all these out. I should make these static. Now see in I wonder if I can do that. In C# you can make these static to the class, and then you just use the class name to get it. Can I do that? Can I just do static? Let me see. Where's my public? Do I have a public already? These are all protected. I wonder if I could do like protected static. Static protected. But I wonder if static is the same as like it would be there. Let me try this. I don't know if these would work or not. See if I just did like a static. Woo. Like that. I probably shouldn't right now. Right now I need to just get it into a build state and then worry about the other stuff later. But I do need this over here. So I probably need to do the pragma, huh? Go ahead and throw that in here. What is it? Pragma once. Oops. Is that what it is? I don't even know. Can I even use that with C++11? Well, the MSVC, it should be way past 11 by now. I think it's up to 17 now, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to throw that on everything. It might be wrong. I don't even know if I got, whoa, what am I doing? I don't know if I put that in there correctly. If there's, I don't know if I need that pound sign or not. Or if I need a semicolon or what. All right, let's turn that heater off. All right, we're almost here. Now, do I put pragma underneath includes? Like that. Well, actually, game H, I don't think I need that. Because nothing else is going to have game H in it. Only my caverns is going to have that. So entity, fog of war, world H. It's basically just to protect these from each other. Like that. Then I'm going to need access to these. So world H, where do I need those at? In here, fog of war. Actually, fog of war screen. So fog of war needs what? Fog of war needs world. Okay, so where's my world at? I need. Actually, need a public, don't I? Or no, I need a constructor. Let's see. Fog of war. Whoops. And then I need what? A world H. Yeah. What is it? Game world. There. A world. Actually, I don't need the auto. What? There. So I need what? A world reference. Um, is that what it's returning? Okay, how did I do that? Where was it in game? So I had the. Now here I have references. So I really need that then. I think. Just go ahead and follow that pattern. Let me see. So just a world ref. And then ref. And then world ref get. World ref. World ref. There. Okay, so we do that. I think. Who knows if this even works? I don't. I'm still learning. I gotta play with that. So at this point, I gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna go ahead and compile this. Let me see what kind of errors I'm getting now. And I have some kind of baseline to go off of. Little bat there. Bunch of these. Start at the top. Mission before and where's that at? 5. 5. So is it in game.h? probably it. Class here. Before reference here. So apparently I can't do that. This does fog of war. Okay, so this. I wonder if it matters. These. Here, I'm gonna have to figure this out later. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. I gotta call this one short. Um, yeah, if you like watching me do this stuff, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share the channel, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.